Hola! That's Spanish for hello. Yeah, that's the only word I know in Spanish. But anyway, I'm here to bring you another top 5. And this first top 5 I did on Gen 7 seemed to get a ton of hate. And you know how much I do love the hatred sometimes that pours through the fanboys of love. So with that, I'm going to give you the top 5 most overrated games of Gen 7. And this one's probably going to even tip off the hat more to the fanboys. And they're just going to want to eat my soul. So let's get right to it. We're starting off this list with a big one because every time I mention God of War, whoo, thumbs down, and I love it. When I think of the best God of War game, it's easily 2. So why do I only mention the first? Because it's the only one I feel that's really overrated, and 3. But anyway, so I guess that's all of them because 4 is as well. Okay, anyway, 1. I'll tell you why. Because I played it when it first came out, and while I did find it really enjoyable at times, it definitely had major pacing issues, limited combos compared to Devil May Cry 3, which came out, I believe, the year or 2 before, and so-so graphics. 2 improved it in every possible way and still remains one of my favorite titles of all time, but this one remains the most overrated title, in my opinion, or one of the most overrated titles on the PS2. It's just fun, but being hailed as the best of all time and even better than 2? Come on. Coming in at number 4 is Aiko. I don't think it's a terrible game, but man oh man, did I expect a lot more. The story was minimal, the damn controls drove me fucking nuts, and the game wasn't much longer than 6 or 7 hours, and if you knew the puzzles, it was less than 5. Aiko has so many problems, yet it is considered one of the best games of that generation, and I simply disagree. And if you don't believe me, you can watch my playthrough of me just absolutely losing my fucking shit half the time because the game's controls just were so awful. We'll do a third one. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? Well, if I haven't pissed people off yet, number 3 is Okami.
Oh no, you didn't.
And I know this will upset people. This game is a disappointment in a lot of ways for me. I get that it's colorful and the art style and the gameplay are all unique, but I never found myself so bored with a game before that scored 9s and 10s everywhere. I fell asleep twice trying to get through this game. Literally sitting there playing and falling the fuck to sleep. It doesn't happen very often. I just couldn't even finish it. And its gameplay, while unique, wasn't exactly what I consider fun. So this is definitely one of the most overrated titles I ever played because it scored amazing scores everywhere, and I honestly wouldn't give this much higher than a 6. Jade Empire. If there was ever a big old fuck you to me, especially after playing something like KOTOR, this is the game. It scored a 9.9, I believe, on a certain website, 10s everywhere. So I expected greatness, and I beat it in 2 days. It's shoddy combat and it's awful dialogue made this title a big old disappointment. And honestly, I actually found this to be the only awful title or bad title I've ever played from BioWare. Because people complain about Dragon Age 2, but really, you gotta play Jade Empire, and then you might switch your mindset a bit, because this game was awful and definitely one of the most overrated games of all time on Gen 7. You made it, you played it, your shit is overrated. You made it, you played it, your shit is overrated. That's my drum rolls. Metroid Prime. This one's gonna sting because I can imagine at this very moment you're watching this, you're hearing my voice, and you already think I'm a fucking idiot probably, and you're going, man, did he really say Metroid Prime? One of the greatest GameCube games of all time? Yeah, I did. Because I know you fanboys are fuming right now. Honestly, especially the first title of the trilogy, it just bored me to tears. It's shooting so shit. Okay, when I play a shooter, I expect to actually aim. This is some lock-on bullshit. Not with it. Not with it at all. It's exploring. Okay, it was not fun. It's not fun to explore very boring fucking looking caves. Just like Destiny. You roll around as the ball going through little tunnels trying to search areas. What the... This is fun? And the storyline... I can't remember if there was one. There probably was. Probably as good as any other Nintendo title. Anyway, I really disliked this series as a whole. And I even gave the third one a chance, too, again, on the Wii. And it did nothing for me. So, while some think that Halo is the most overrated title of this generation, or Killzone, which sucks, but it's not overrated, I just think this title, the Metroid Prime, or if I can say, if you guys don't have a heart attack, Metroid Prime series as a whole, is one of the, if not, it is definitely the most overrated title in my experience in Gen 6, but it might be one of the most overrated titles I've ever played in my entire life. So there's my list, baby. I know you're just sitting there like, God, Whitey, why the fuck do I still watch you? I don't know. Maybe because I make my videos with my opinion, and I love to share with you guys, even if you don't agree. So if you can respectively, right? It's respectfully, there we go, respectfully respond with your own list, I would love to hear your views. I'm sure you guys have games that I think are some of the greatest games of all time of that generation on your most overrated list. I even asked some people and they mentioned something like Super Smash Bros. Melee, my personal favorite Super Smash, and Shadow of the Colossus, another amazing title, on their most overrated. So, you see, we all have different opinions. We're all going to be dicks about it, yelling, brah, 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 I love God of War, go fuck yourself, Okami's the best, Metroid Prime, greatest shooters of all time, blah, 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 blah. Just list your top 5. Stop complaining about mine. Everybody have a good day. Here's a little present for you guys. It's a kiss. Whitey out. Love y'all. If you want me to do a different top 5, list it below so I can, have some cool ideas for you guys. Peace!